Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Music Marketing TV. I'm Dan D, and thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be looking at making the 80s snare and pretty much making drums sound a lot better. Alright, so 80s snare, making drums sound better, and we're going to do this pretty quickly. So focusing on the snare, I'm going to make you guys learn a little bit of bussing, sending, and sending back to each other. Some pretty cool stuff. So this is what you're going to be making. Nothing crazy, it does just sound like a snare and reverb, but this is a great way to make things sound louder, smack harder, and pretty much not touching it with an EQ, not affecting the actual snare. And yeah, you're gonna learn some cool little tricks from back in the day that are used today. So that's what it sounds like. Sounds really bad, and we're gonna mess around with it. So I'm gonna solo the snare here. Let's put this on loop. Yeah. So first thing you want to do is parallel compression. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this sound, send it off to another track, and you're gonna put some compressor on the main track. So we're gonna use Blue Cat Audio's Dynamics. So we're gonna go in here, look for Blue Cat Dynamics. Yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and compress this. So upper curve, threshold, I'm gonna just juice this. 38 ratio. I'm gonna exaggerate everything. That's what they did in the 80s. Okay, sure. Let's go 8 or 7, something crazy high. Yeah, alright, cool. We're gonna leave that compressed. You can really hear it, it's really compressed. Close that, and now what we want to do is I'm gonna create 2 aux tracks, but first parallel compression only needs 1. So oops, not import. Gonna create a new one here. Let's see, stereo aux input, create. Bust this out. So we're gonna go send here, bus to, we'll just use 1 and 2 for now. Cool, 1 and 2. Then we're gonna make the input of this 1 and 2. Pretty simple. You can do this in any DAW. All right, some DAW is easier than others. Now in order to get something going on here, we're going to put this up. Now you can see. Now make sure your output is to your speakers, your headphones, or whatever, so you can hear it. And we're good to go. So now we can solo it, and boom! Now I'm gonna make this 0. Don't wanna go too much on that. So right there, just parallel compression alone will get you some juice out of your drums without affecting the tone of your snare. Next thing you want to do, in the 80s they added a lot of reverb. Oh boy, but this might be good for today. So let's open up another aux track, Control Shift N, and you can just mess around, hold control, use the D-pad to figure out what you want. So stereo aux input and create. Cool. Let's close this, and now this is where we're going to do a little bit of feedback. All right, we're going to feed something, so we got to be careful. So send on the first aux track we made. We're going to bust it out to, let's just say 3/4 now. Cool. We're going to leave that down. Don't touch it. Input here is 3/4, right? Cool. And now we're going to insert a reverb. Let's look for a reverb. We can use any reverb. I will use air reverb. Yeah. So let's hear this. We're gonna solo. And now we can juice it up just a bit. Actually, you know what? Let's just put it all the way up then. Woo! Room size 100%. Reverb time, make it low. Going to low cut. Yeah. Don't need too much highs. I'm right now at 2.7 kilohertz. We're gonna leave our mix. We can put it up to 40, 50. We'll leave it at 40. How about that? Okay. And everything seems good. Okay, so now Yeah, simple reverb. However, we're gonna feed this snare right back into each other. Now we're gonna go to sends, okay, and we're gonna go into bus 1 and 2. Leave it low, or we're gonna get some feedback issues, okay. And now what's happening is this snare from this track is going to here through the reverb, back over, and then through the reverb, back over, and so on. So I'm gonna bring it up a little bit. You can hear it starting to feedback. I'm gonna bring it up till you hear a little bit of the feedback, so we know it's going. You hear it? Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. Really cool sound. I'm gonna leave it somewhere here. Go back to my reverb. 100%. Yeah. Bring it up a bit. Show you guys what it sounds like. Woo! You can hear it. Yikes! So what you want to do is keep it low, somewhere around here, and this will sound. This sounds like a crazy hit. It sounds literally like the drummer is using a 2x4 and smacking the hell out of this drum in a stadium or something. Now to control your amount of reverb, you can just do that kind of thing. I usually like to leave it there, or you can go to the reverb here, choose the mix. Right, but keep it 80s. Mess around with pre-delay also if you wanted to. And let's hear what it sounds like with the mix. Need less reverb, bring it down. Yeah. I like to juice it up. Bring down the reverb here. So many different ways to do this. Sounds really good. Go here, mess around with your mix. Change your room size. Make it nice and quick. Yeah. Woo! There's that 80s sound again. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it for this episode of Music Marketing TV. I'm Dan Dizzle, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace! Hey.